Hey everyone, my name is Danilo Petrovic.
I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Denis Kudla.
I'm Evgeny Donskoy.
I'm Henry Laaksonen.
I'm Peter Torebko, and you're listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Hey, welcome back, tennis fans. Here we are. It's the final. We're in Marseille for the Open 13 Provence. And it is that man again. He was not doing too well in finals, and then he finally won one. It's that man, Felix AUGER-ALIASSIME. He's into his second final in a row right now. And he's up against Andrey Rublev, a guy he defeated in Rotterdam when he took his first title. Is he going to be able to do it again here today? You all know from my bracket, this is the final that I picked in this tournament. I had Felix winning the last tournament. I have him winning this one as well. Can he do it? But I'm going to be joined by somebody we haven't seen in a long time. It's Phil from Tweenahead. How are you doing, Phil?
Good morning, everybody. I know it's afternoon for some of you, but I've been up for about 2 hours and it's only 8 o'clock. So I've been good.
Wow. It's impressive, mate.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Better than me. I think I rolled out of bed around 10 or something.
Must
so
be
I think
nice.
I was up around 8:30 or 9, but yeah, Sunday, mate, you can't be getting out of bed too early.
Depends on what you did on a Saturday night. Obviously, I didn't do anything.
Wow. Well, there you go. I didn't do too much either. I just was stayed in, was just having a few beers, doing some tennis bits and pieces. Obviously, last night we had Alcaraz and all the Rios drama that was going on with all the weather. Wow. And then, well, he's finally made it through by the looks of it. So we got the final later on tonight against Schwartzman.
Ooh,
that's going to be exciting.
That's exciting. That's super exciting.
Looking
forward
to
stay up for it.
It's not late here. I think it's quite good because it means I can get on with a lot of stuff during the day today, and then it's on around 8:30 in the evening, which is sort of perfect timing. So we can cover that and get to bed at a reasonable time. Should be nice. No, we got draw previews after that. What am I talking about? We got about 4 draw previews to do.
Dear God.
So that'll be probably coming up. They might do some before, some after, just to lighten the load. Yeah, this match, how do you see this one going? We've got Felix, we've got Rublev. Second time they're playing in the space of 2 weeks. I've just realized that I've got the wrong logo on for the tournament.
I was typing in the private chat. Did you know that you have the Mexico logo?
Yeah, I do.
Going on for the run.
Because we didn't get this one created for us. We only had the one for Mexico. We weren't even intending to do any from this tournament, I don't think. But then it just so turned out that
it turned out to be really good.
Yeah, there turned out to be some actually really decent matches, and it turns out that I ended up picking the correct finalists. So even more reason for me wanting to do it.
Even better.
For some reason the logo won't go on there. I'll try and find a different one.
Have you been following the Delray Beach Open as well?
Why am I trying to put the Rio Open on there? Oh my God, I'm having an absolute nightmare today. Just because we're talking about Rio. Brilliant.
Who woke up early, you or me? I can't tell.
Oh yeah, mate. I'm having an absolute mare. We got break points already as well. There we go. Open 13. Throwing that in there. So what? Sorry, repeat what you were saying.
I was saying, have you been following the Delray Beach Open at all?
Yeah, it's sort of a slightly different time zone for us. It's like a bit later on in the evening, that one for us, and we've sort of been looking more towards the Rio one. I don't know, it's a little bit predictable who goes through to the finals and stuff like that all the time. It's Opelka. Doesn't he live close by? He likes it there.
It's Opelka won it, I believe,
2 years ago, I think, wasn't it?
2 years ago
or
last year, depending on where it was, or during
I think
COVID.
It was quarter last year, wasn't it?
Was it quarter last year?
I think quarter. Didn't he win it last year?
No, it was Hurkacz last year, and then
that was it. He beat quarter in the final.
Exactly, and then Hurkacz, Opelka, and then Alblat. And what's funny is that Norrie just put on an absolute clinic against Tommy Paul in that semifinal.
Yeah, there's part of me thinking now that Norrie's sort of shown his fangs again, we could be seeing a good Norrie now for a few weeks. Interested to see how it's going to affect his performance in the next tournament, though.
Oh, 100%.
I think he's got Alcaraz first round in the next tournament, but Alcaraz obviously on the final as well. So at least they both as tied as each other.
Yeah, and it's funny how Tommy Paul and Norrie just played the semifinal, but now they're being partners in Mexico.
Yeah, always interesting when that happens. I think that's happened with a few players. I just want to quickly dive to the live chat, say hi. We got Fatima, one of our members in. We've also got Mei Jiang join us from the gym, which is always great. My only full marathon was 6, so sad. Oh, sorry to hear that. What else? We got Freya X in saying I woke up at 1 p.m, so I guess nobody beats me.
Must be nice. I wonder what that's like.
Sounds good. Sounds very, very nice. Nice lion. Did you have a nice breakfast as well, or was it brunch? I sort of think you call that. Happy one saying who misses Dominic Thiem. Yeah, I often forget about him, to be honest.
Everyone does.
That's how bad it is, and how little we've seen of him. I forget that a couple of years ago he won the US Open. How ridiculous.
I have a question for you about that. Just because we haven't seen him in a while and he's been absent, no one was really talking about how much they miss him on tour in terms of commentators and bigger tournaments. You know what I mean? Like
Considering how close he was as well to defeating the big guns every time he played them.
Exactly, and being a French Open finalist, a US Open champion, you would think that people would talk about him more to see and kind of be that expected next one besides Zverev and Medvedev.
Definitely. I just want to quickly go to the live chat again and say, sorry, I want to get your predictions in before this match gets going too much. Until you start getting swayed by the scoreline, let me know your match predictions in the live chat now. Right, I'm going to give you my one first. I am going the same as their last match. I'm going to be going Felix in 3 again. I think that Rublev's always good for a set. He's been playing well this week as well. He's not had the highest level of competition, but he's been to 3 every single time, whereas Felix hasn't dropped a set. And I think that's quite telling. But I still think Rublev's good for a set.
I'm going to say Rublev in 3.
Ooh,
just to add some controversy to your predictions. And great transition, by the way. That's a new one that I have not seen.
Yeah, it's a bit loud. I need to turn the volume down on it. Also,
we're just in a giant workshop, just giant metal workshop while we're trying to talk about tennis.
Why not? Let's see some of the predictions from the live chat. Happy one going Rublev in 3, joining you. We've got Gene going. How you doing, Gene? One of our members. He's saying Felix in 2. May going Felix in 2 as well. Mate, as Felix is a world beater now. He destroyed Tsitsipas in 2 in the final. Yeah. He's going to do the same to Andrey Rublev now, who, we know how good Rublev was doing. It wasn't even last year. It was the year before when he won those 5 titles in the year. And since then, he got Rotterdam last year, I think. And that was pretty much it, I think, for Rublev's year last year, from what I can remember.
And Felix already with a break.
That's it, mate. Felix with the early break. Look, he snuck that in, didn't he? Didn't even see him doing it.
He's got this far. He's living his dream. Gonna be a star. AUGER-ALIASSIME. He's got this far. He's living his dream. He's gonna be a star. AUGER-ALIASSIME.
Yes, he is. I like the fact that I included he's going to be a star in there, and that was last year. I still always believed it. I think that he still can. I think he's got all the makings. Just the mental side was all he was missing. Has he corrected it? That's what we need to see.
100%. 100%. It's amazing to see what he's been able to accomplish as of late. But I'm not going to lie. It's been kind of refreshing to see him do this well.
That's it. It is great. I like it because he's great on hard court. Arguably, grass court is his best surface as well. So Wimbledon, I'm going to be absolutely loving watching him play there. He had a great, obviously, win against Zverev, wasn't it, last year?
Yeah.
Which is no easy matchup whenever.
No.
So Zverev not really done it at Wimbledon. So I think that's the tournament where you're getting to see like some of the other players who we don't normally bring into the picture. Say like your Berrettinis, now your Felixes, even Shapo was pretty good there as well.
Yeah,
there's some other names, and you don't really see your Medvedev. Like even Hurkacz is another one as well. He's really good on grass. Quite nice.
It kind of proves too when we saw in the past couple of years with Milos Raonic, Kevin Anderson.
Sorry to interrupt.
Go for it.
Is that one of the ball kids has just had a really bad fall? I think they've injured themselves.
He must be a little bit ahead of my.
Oh dear. Yeah, she's really hurt herself. She's having to be carried off. Oh wow. Sorry.
Oh.
I like just passing her around like a parcel. Just right, I'm gonna carry her. Now you carry her. Oh no. Sorry to interrupt that. I've not ever seen. I don't think I've ever seen that. A ball kid injured in the middle of the court, just lying there.
Yeah.
Felix went up to check how she was.
My God, that lady picked her up like it was nothing.
I know there was a guy there, but it was the woman.
The woman picked her up, and then the other guy's just running her off the court.
I know.
Well, I hope she's okay.
Yeah, definitely. That was a little bit shocking, wasn't it?
Well, we didn't even see how she fell too. It was just Felix kind of looking at her, and then he realized how bad she got hurt.
Yeah, it looked like she'd done something. I don't know, a knee or a.
She twisted her knee, or maybe stepped wrong. That's what she was grabbing the underside of her knee there. So
I didn't see it in full motion. I'd like to see a replay.
We would like to see the ball girl get hurt again, please. Can you show that?
Can we sit on the big screen, please? Right, can Rublev get a break straight back here?
Ooh,
Fatima in saying FAA, our new slam future. That's
wow.
Big words. Ken saying, where is JG? JG
Thanks, Ken.
was unable. Ken, massive Rafa fan, always likes it when JG is on the stream. If you are just joining the stream, if you're one of the regulars on the stream, please remember, hit a like on the video. It really helps the channel grow, helps with those pesky YouTube algorithms as well. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed yet, we're trying to hit 40k. It's going to be a big ask in between Grand Slams, but the closer we can get, the better. I think we're nearly at 33k. We're pushing there. We're pushing.
Amazing.
Nearly there, aren't we?
Love that.
Well, breakpoint Rublev.
Ooh, immediately too.
Yeah. I think there's going to be a lot of those in this match. I've not seen much in the way of winners, though.
No, it's more... That's twice now Felix has hit 2 balls long consecutively to give Rublev that break point. And it's a little lucky, but honestly, tennis is that game where you just have to outlast your opponent a little bit longer. And if you get lucky, you get lucky. That's the whole point of that.
Well, Rublev sort of just handed him the break, if I'm honest. Just wayward forehands. He's so dependent on that forehand that if it's not firing, that one is wide, and it is a break straight back for Andrey Rublev. Didn't even really have to do that much there.
Hitting the lines, giving the signs, he's feeling fine.
Rublev.
Hitting the lines, giving the signs, he's feeling fine.
Andrey
Rublev.
Don't mind me just vibing out to some EDM this morning.
Why not? It's a little bit more chill, that one. I quite like it. It's a little bit of a grower.
I like that. I like that.
Sort of, I can imagine if it continued, it would gradually build into something even bigger. And then
just a big drop.
Yeah, massive drop.
Love that.
By the end of this.
You seeing these Felix fans?
No.
Wow. They have an entire crowd. I believe the We Are Tennis group have a bunch of people with a giant fat head for Felix AUGER-ALIASSIME. Something I saw.
Fat head?
What's the word? Like a giant, like
a
giant
like
painting of his head.
Oh, okay.
So posters, sorry. There's something in the US called fatheads that you can like have a giant cutout of people's faces that people have for like basketball games and football games. So that's kind of what they have now.
I thought you meant they were all wearing one or something, or
like a giant mask of Felix Auger-Aliassime. Just
the whole
hello,
ruining it for all the people behind them.
Yeah,
can't see the tennis.
Excuse me, sir. Can you take off your mask? Why? I'm showing my support.
That's it. I know. I often think it must be annoying, like especially when they have one of those huge flags they're waving in front of you.
Mm-hmm. Well, you see that in football too, right? When they pull it all down. But I mean, I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, it adds to it. Oh, there's something going on. It's just some of the French fans are annoying. I'm not going to lie. I'm not. Well, they do this annoying sound all the time in the matches, and it just drives me nuts.
Yeah,
I'm not going to say too many bad things about the French fans.
No, it's funny. They do
be going to Roland Garros, so I don't want to upset anybody. Beyond,
you'll be fine. You gave away free tickets to Roland Garros, so I don't think anyone can really get mad at you for doing something so great.
I hope not. Yeah, and the person who won it was French as well, so hopefully,
even better.
Yeah, exactly. And we may even have some more going soon as well.
Whoa,
potentially.
That'd be huge.
I know. We're just trying to find out if it's possible to obtain some more. A nice forehand winner down the line from AUGER-ALIASSIME. Finally, we see a winner.
After a Rublev ace, too. Back-to-back winners.
Okay, another one of our members. Ben doesn't want to be beaten by baguettes on the street. No, I don't. Especially if it's a crusty one. If it's like 2 days old, 3.
The stale ones.
It's like a baseball bat.
Yeah, the stale ones really do hurt. It's like getting hit with a club. That's not the best.
Catherine saying, where is JG? Who's that new guy?
Oh, thanks, Catherine.
Well, I forgot I haven't put our names on. Sometimes when I'm doing it on my own, I don't put our names on. There you go.
Hey.
There's his name. It's underneath. Phil has his own YouTube channel. If you haven't already seen it, go check it out. Tween Ahead Tennis.
Thank you. We're trying to hit 5K this year. We're trying to double our subscribers. So we're almost at 2,500. So if we can just take a fifth of your followers and then just take them and put them there, that would be amazing.
There's plenty out there, mate. It's all just about just keep on putting out the content in it, and then it'll eventually come when the world goes back to normal, maybe a little bit as well. Might be slightly easier to make more content. This is the thing. Like just doing matches and stuff at home at the moment.
If he likes Rafa. Yeah, I do like Rafa, Ken. Come on.
There you go.
Who doesn't like Rafa?
Yeah, but there's a level of liking Rafa that Ken. There's a standard you've got to go to. Like I'm on Ken's like naughty list that Ken will often diss me in the live chat, which I take it all in
is it
good faith.
Is it like a Stan he does nothing wrong type of thing, or is it more
it's like Rafa's the greatest and there's no ifs or buts about it? Yeah, pretty much.
I can respect that.
Right, love 15.
Easy break back from Rublev too to hold. Really good point there.
So that was a consolidation as well. We should have said that. We got Catherine in saying, hey, Poetic Ben. Is that another new nickname? I think I had Beardy Ben the other day. Now I've got
Poetic Ben.
I like that one.
Poetic Ben. I like that. Well, you do.
Oh, look at that passing shot from Rublev.
Well done.
Maybe like Poen, like Ben and Poem. Mix them together.
Too early for puns here, dude.
Yeah, I know, mate. I say it's too early here. It's like 1:30 in the afternoon. I didn't think it was early enough to be able to go and drink beers yet. Not on a Sunday. So I went and got a Pepsi.
That's fine. Oh, that's a great shot from Rublev. I think my stream is a second behind yours.
About 30 seconds by the sounds of it.
Hey, you know what? I'm trying. Okay.
No, it's all right. You can. Sometimes it's helpful for like that ball kid thing. Oh, what a shot from Rublev! He's just stuck his racket up and it's flown in. Wait until you see that one.
Oh, great.
Gene saying, "Oh, boring, Ben." Yeah, this is another one.
Oh,
This is another one due to my bracket selections. I often go for like the number one seed to win.
very predictable.
Or I go for recency bias is one of my key elements for picking stuff, and it never seems to work for some reason.
And I just saw the block back from Rublev. Wow, I can't believe he even got a racket to that. That's pretty incredible, especially from an overhead too.
I know.
Really just stabbed it.
Indeed.
Wow, boom. Well done.
Yeah, Kay saying recency bias Ben is still the most appropriate nickname, though. Yeah, I think you're right. And Freya saying Ben went from making diss tracks to writing poems. Who are writing diss tracks about?
Lyricist.
I suppose that people were considering the Djokovic one a bit of a diss track. I don't know. I just thought it was a bit funny.
I mean,
there was some praise in it. It was, he was saying that he dominated, but it's just the defaulted and deported bit
that just screwed everyone over. I mean, and I always say this when I do my own live streams, like going to that whole Novak situation and just putting it back and putting it behind us is the only way you can really look at it, because now he's playing Dubai. He's got a good first round against Musetti, and we're gonna just see how well it does. Yeah.
Right, we got break point here. Yeah, Rublev's hooked it, and there's another break point gone. Let's go back to the live chat. Tom Lazarin, he's somebody who does very well in the brackets as well.
Really?
Normally at the top, saying, when will the draw previews for next week be? Some really interesting ones this time. There really are. One's kicked off already today. I hope you all managed to get your brackets in. It was the WTA Qatar Doha.
Yeah,
it's a Masters, that one. Very big event. I'm hoping. I've gone Muguruza on it. I'm not sure.
Oh, God.
I know. I'm sort of hoping that she's well refreshed after an early exit in the last tournament. That's all I'm banking on. It was just a bit of a wobble, and now she's back to normal. It could just be terrible.
Well, we saw a lot this past weekend with Ostapenko winning and beating a Grand Slam final in every round up until the final, where she beat Kudermetova, and Kudermetova then beat her in the doubles final, which I thought was really funny with Mertens.
Yeah.
So you never really know. I'm doing a video later today with the tennis channel writer David Kane about Ostapenko, because he seems very passionate about it, and I want to get it out there. And that's 3 breakpoint chances gone for Rublev, by the way.
It is. It's a little bit worrying. Well, I think it's Felix's serve as well. Guys, if you are just joining us, we're only at 33 likes. Let's get that up to 100 as soon as possible. We need to get that one up. And subscribe to the channel if you are new. I'm just having a look through here. We've got Snehal saying, yeah, but boring Ben transforms to brainy Ben because he picked this final. Yeah, I did pick this final. It's not often that I get to sing my own praises on brackets, but this is actually one I got right. Even though JG was calling me boring, going, "Oh, you picked the favorite." I was like, he wasn't really the favorite, Felix. He was the one that I didn't realize until after I picked that 35% picked Felix to win.
Well, it's also saying that Felix is also 61% to win this match. So according to Tennis Predictor.
But also I missed a recency bias. So obviously I would have picked Felix to win it as well. So
he's also go ahead.
Apparently I broke the recency bias mold because I've got Sabalenka doing well in Doha. I know. This is what I mean. I've got Muguruza doing well. I've got a Sabalenka doing well. It could all go wrong.
This is not going to go well for you, is it?
Well, I'm sort of trying to take a different approach. Like, every approach I take seems to not work when it comes to women's tennis. So I'm going to just keep on trying to mix it up. Maybe I'll get the right formula at some point. JG just goes like, closes his eyes and picks on the women's. It seems to work sometimes.
Oh God. Also, Sunil, is that how you pronounce his name? Snehal.
Yeah.
He asked me why I chose Tweenerhead, because when I was first doing my channel on my Instagram page, I decided to make something fun, unique, and kind of individualistic. and creative. So that's why I went with Tweenerhead Phil. Plus, it's you never really forget it. Let's be real here.
Tweener, is that one of your favorite shots on the court?
Yeah, and it's fun to kind of comment #Tweenerhead whenever you see it online. It's kind of memorable on that sense. I just need to post more of them so that way the name goes with the
maybe
channel.
You should have like a montage of all the tweeners throughout time posted on your channel. That might be quite good.
That would be good. I'm thinking about doing a best tweeners of all time and recreating them. So like the Federer one, the Murray one from Queens, like all those. So
my favorite one. What's your favorite one? Go on, you go first.
That's a good question. There's a lot of them. Even Rafa had a really good one at the French. But I guess my favorite one, and it's very cliche, but it's the only one I saw live, was Federer's against Novak, where he kind of just jumps into the air and kind of does that Superman lunge after he hits it. And it really is special because that's the first time we ever got to see something like a magician type of shot. You know what I mean? Which I absolutely loved.
Yeah, it was really good. Sorry, I'm not ignoring you, Ken.
No, you're fine.
I was letting I was going to say Tweenerhead finish. I'm going to say Phil. Which one shall I call you? Saying update my tips. We really appreciate that, Ken. I'll read out what you've sent as well, saying the Rafa song is fire. Good on you, Ben. Even a broken clock gets it right twice a day. Thank you. I like it, mate. Ken's always got a good adage. I appreciate that, buddy. I like it.
It's too early for that, my friend.
Nah, it's good. I like it. Ken's got good bants. And I'm really happy that you enjoyed the Rafa song. I'd say about a week's worth of late nights until 3 a.m. working with my friend Dylan, who was mixing it. And yeah, it took ages to create. So I'm just happy that all the Rafa fans really loved it. That's the main thing.
Love that, man. Love that. Tushar,
I have something to look back on, didn't you?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Go ahead. This is your channel.
No, it's all right. No, it's always like this when you're speaking with someone else on a channel, then you both pause, and then you both speak at the same time. Always.
No, you go. No, you go. No, you go.
Not after you. It's like when you come across someone in the street and you both go the same way, and you're like, oh no, I go the other way. Oh no, we're dancing. Oh, and then the one person gets really angry and just barges past the other person. Yeah. Well, Almina saying Ben and Dylan killed it. Appreciate that, guys. Apparently they're all bringing up my Kenin world #1 pick from last year.
You picked that?
Well, she had such an amazing 2020, didn't she? At the end of the year, I thought that the next year she'd do well at the Australia. I thought she'd do well in the hardcourt ones and well at the French again. Turns out she has had an injury-ridden year and ended up down. Where's she like 90th now?
No, she needed a wild card to get into Indian Wells, and Osaka just got a wild card to play Indian Wells, which is insane if you really think about it. The fact that 3-time Grand Slam champion, that's kind of in her prime, quote unquote, is getting a wild card into a Masters 1000 tournament.
Yeah, I think Kay's right here. And Badoza, I've gone for her this year as my world #1 back in December. And at the moment, she looks like she's carrying injury. And I don't know if the modeling's affecting her. And it's worrying me. And like Kay's saying, Ferrer really infected Ben. Yeah, meeting David Ferrer in the flesh and him talking about Badoza, I sort of got sucked in a bit.
Yeah.
And I was like, right, everything he says is gospel. I'm going for it. I'm going big. Hopefully it's not screwed me.
It's well, while we have a breakpoint chance for Felix with a great down the line winner for him, I actually wanted to ask you about that because I saw you talking about it yesterday with Badoza's modeling career, and to be honest, I don't think it's that big of a problem, but why do you think it's that big of a distraction, at least in your opinion? It seems like that's big. Like a big thing that you talked about yesterday.
Yeah, it really worries me. Felix just missed the break point there. I don't know why it really bothers me. There's something about, I don't know. It's that juggling two things that are so attractive, which you're trying to juggle like obviously a fashion and mod. Like she's obviously very into her fashion. Her parents are both in fashion. Her boyfriend is a model. This type of thing. That side of the world, it's going to be very attractive just to be in that. It's a glamorous, all of that type of thing. Tennis, she's amazing at it, but I feel that you can only really be winning Grand Slams and be at your best if you're fully focused.
Yeah.
And you have to be. And that's what really worries me about. I had her winning 2 slams this year. I thought that she could win the US and French if she really
applied herself.
If she carried on from that Indian Wells, and even the World Tour finals, I thought she looked great there as well. And that shoulder injury is looking a little bit of a niggle at the moment, and shoulder's one of the worst. So
yeah, that's interesting because we kind of saw that fatigue with the Australian Open too when she went back to back, and you could just see the exhaustion that she had with it too. So it's kind of I'm going to counter your point because we see this a lot in tennis now, and there's a lot of big kind of comparisons when we see that for any sport, right? Yeah. So when it comes to tennis or in the States with basketball or football, everyone kind of has that quote unquote side hustle that they love to pursue that's outside of sports. And Badosa seems to have found hers. Osaka has found hers as well with her fashion line with Nike. And maybe that's kind of helping your point a little bit because we haven't seen Osaka.
I think so, yeah.
But it's some people kind of, and another person that we seen that has done it well is Serena Williams or Venus Williams, like creating their own line. So
for sure. I just think it's slightly different, and not to be mean in any way to Serena Williams or anything definitely like that. And just on a purely I don't know what to call aesthetical perspective of the way that the public views the people. I see these young players who are on tour who are very attractive, or obviously female tennis players. There is so much more money being thrown at them now than there probably was even 10, 20 years ago, that as soon as you do something big, like win a Masters or a Slam, it's like, boom, money, sponsors, everything's thrown at you. And you're like, distraction. And I'm worried for Raducanu a bit. I'm hoping she can just sort of just hide a little bit and just try and avoid it and just try and work her way back into the tour at a low level. Try and just do 250s, try and just work your way back up and then get to that point again. Because I think it was just such a bizarre win that I don't think even she quite believes that was real, really. That shouldn't have really happened. But
I totally agree. And it's funny that you say that because not just Raducanu, we saw that with Fernandez this year too. We saw that at the beginning of the year with Australia. She switched from ASICS to becoming the face of Lululemon. Lululemon's now getting into sports. I know Jason Jung just posted a lower ranked ATP player, but a good friend of the Tweener Head Tennis channel. He just posted that he's now a brand ambassador for Lululemon. And I know Vasek Pospisil is not on Lululemon, but a lot of other Canadians are with it as well. But, Daria Gavrilova, Dasha, she's sponsored by Lululemon. And going back to Fernandez, and I'll let you get to Michael's good morning text this morning.
Okay.
She got Layla in a span of a week during the Australian Open, posted about Lululemon. She got a sponsor from Google. So she's now has sponsored by Google Canada and Gatorade all in the same week. So all that money that we're throwing at these players in 3-4 years time, if they don't pan out, what's going to happen? They got a bag and then what? They disappear?
Well, this is exactly it. And I think it worries me with people like Andreescu as well. I'm not sure if it's the same with Kenin as well. I don't know if she had.
Kenin lost everything.
Yeah,
I think that's a different story.
Yeah, I don't think that's the same in any respects. I think she had injuries, she had coaching problems and stuff going off the court and stuff like that. But Yeah, it's just like Michael saying, Emma is huge in the UK. She's absolutely massive. It's just like she can't go anywhere like that. It's just she's become like a A-list. She's an A-list celebrity. That's how big it is. It's like she's as big as movie stars, like that type of thing. It's there's no moving for her now. You can't just go and walk down the street anymore. There'll be someone at your doorstep. There's someone hiding in the hedge. There's someone anywhere you go. There's going to be a camera now, and hopefully she can get used to that, and hopefully there's not too much. I just said that she should just come out and just say, I don't really feel like I've got any pressure. She's been handling the media really well, I think.
Yeah.
And I think it's been great. But I think she just needs to tell the media, I wouldn't bother getting on my case because I've not even played a year on tour and I'm going to try my best. But in theory, I shouldn't really even been considered in the second week of a slam for about another 4 or 5 years, really, something like that. So
I agree. I think that's a good point.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that she got to what's going on with Felix at the moment. He's been speaking to the umpire very, very regularly. And let me just listen in.
No, go for it.
Just 1 second.
So am I. I'm going to mute my mic.
He's complaining about either the crowd or he's had a little bit of time in between. Oh, what's he saying? Just trying to hear what he's saying. No, he stopped saying it. As soon as all the crowd and the music goes quiet, he stops talking because he obviously doesn't want to be heard by everyone. So I saw somebody saying who's playing better out of these two. It's very stop-start. That's all I'd say this match. It's not. There's like one good shot followed by about 3 unforced errors, and it's going from either side really. I wouldn't say either of them's really taken the ball by the horns, and it's going to be probably decided. This part of me thinks this is going to tiebreak, and that's my personal opinion.
At least for the first set, and it seems. Trying to listen to it, it seems like he's complaining about the shot clock, and maybe he got a warning for taking too long when it was 3-all. We saw that when he was doing it, and Jean even said, "Didn't a man try to stalk her at her house?" That is correct. The man was caught and imprisoned, and I think that was 2 weeks ago for a guy stalking her.
Yeah, it's terrible. I hate it.
It's terrifying. It's terrifying.
Yeah, it is. It's going to happen. That's the thing. The more the media keeps on putting her in the spotlight all the time, they create that. That's the horrible thing about it. It's been created by the media, and then you sort of ruin these. Let's say kid. She is a kid, really.
She's 19, right?
Exactly. This is what I mean. So
teenager, still a teenager. You have teen in your name.
And this is like, well, we got Michael here talking about. Otherwise, it Ken. Sorry, saying about Alcaraz because obviously he's 18. So someone that we need to protect him as well. I feel that the Rafa comparison, they're going to keep going on about it. And I think they need to stop because he's not the same player. He's a completely different player. He's just from Spain and he's really good.
And he wears sleeveless shirts and is jacked at 18 years old. Like that's the only comparison. You always see that on Twitter too. If people follow tennis Twitter closely.
Yeah.
The only comparison that people are making is when they just put 2 photos side by side together. And I totally agree. Carlos is another guy that was featured. Oh my God, which magazine was he featured in? He was featured in either Elle or Vogue in Spain, and he signed with Rolex during the Australian Open. The kid's 18, and you're wearing a $100,000 watch already off court. It's madness.
Felix with the big old shank there served that one up.
Oh God, that was funny.
That was big. There you go. Nice. It is a big ace from Rublev to finish off that one. It brings us to 4-all. It brings us to the business end. Here we are. The business end. 4 games all. Is anybody going to take charge here? Felix is going to be serving first.
Quick question. Did you film yourself opening the briefcase, or is that a stock image?
I did film myself opening a briefcase. I know. I couldn't find one. I couldn't find. It was difficult to film and open yourself at the same time. Let me tell you that.
Just put it on your head, or like.
Nah, because I wanted to have the visibility of opening it.
Ah, fair enough. Fair enough.
I know. My stream keeps going down at the moment. I don't know what's going on.
You okay, bud?
My stream keeps stopping. Oh, there you go. Good serve from Felix into the net, though, from Rublev. I think if he just targets the backhand, it's probably the best idea. Rublev will try and run around it, much like Berrettini.
Yeah, but it's speaking of Berrettini, I thought Alcaraz just routed him.
Yeah, it was a bit of a demolition job. I think he came back and it was sort of, I don't know, he rediscovered some form in that second set. And I think it was unlucky the rain delay came at that point because it really helped Alcaraz out. Definitely.
Oh, yeah. The reset. I think no matter what, if same thing with yesterday with the Del Rey, if the rain came while Norrie was serving 5-3, I think Tommy Paul would have had a much better shot of winning. It's just crazy how fast the momentum changes in that perspective.
Indeed. 30 love, Felix. If you are just joining us, all 156 of you, please hit a like on this video. Let's get this up to 100 likes as soon as possible. Only 41 left to go. And subscribe to the channel if you are new, because we're trying to get to 40k at some point. I don't know when it's going to be. We're a 10 away from 33k, though. Let's see if we can get to that. Another 10. This must be 10 of you who haven't subscribed in there.
Can you guys subscribe to Tweener Head Tennis, please?
Oh, go and subscribe to Tweener as well.
Thank you.
It's easy to find. Just type it in on YouTube. It's only one Tweener Head Tennis, isn't there?
It's not that hard to find. We've done some good interviews too. We interviewed Badoza. We interviewed Kudermetova.
Yeah, I watched that the other day, the Badoza one. It's good.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It was funny. One of my so I work at a country club, and one of my members was talking to me about an interview he watched because he's obsessed with her and his wife thinks it's hysterical. Not going to get into that relationship now, but he was like describing the interview. I'm like, dude, that was me. He's like, oh my God, it was you. I was like, thanks.
It was you. That's it. Many more to come, I'm sure.
Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that.
There you go, Kathy, one of our loyal members, patrons. She's an OG. She said, I've been listening while driving and I really like your commentary. There you go.
Thank you,
mate.
Kathy. I appreciate that.
Very knowledgeable, Phil.
Thank you.
Ooh. Good tennis player as well. Not bad, are you?
Thanks. Appreciate that. It means a lot.
Destroyed Gil Gross, didn't you?
I will say that. I will, even though Gil has more subscribers than me and everyone has more subscribers than me at this point, I will say I've been doing a lot more kind of off-stream training to kind of just make sure I can still compete. And going to all these colleges, I'm doing a whole college tour this year.
Nice.
It's insane how good these athletes are.
Trying to find the next Cam Norrie.
I think I found them, to be honest.
Nice.
It's crazy.
Right, we've got Soren in. How are you doing? He's saying should be an exciting end to this set.
Totally.
Hope you're right. Nice forehand. Too good from Felix. It's 5-4. He gets to the magic 5 first. Rublev serving to stay in the set. Coming up next.
He's got this far. He's living his dream. Gonna be a star. AUGER-ALIASSIME. He's got this far. He's living his dream. He's gonna be a star. AUGER-ALIASSIME.
ALIASSIME 5-4 up. Forehands looking pretty good. Now we're going to find out what Rublev's made of. Can he serve to stay in this set?
Michael, you really putting $4,000 on Felix to win after you got your Super Bowl bet right? Dear God.
What? Oh, to win Wimbledon.
It's 2,600 to 1, and if he puts his $4,000 on it, how much is that?
That's a few mil. What is it? 8 million?
4,000.
12 million? Close to 12 million? 10 million?
No. It's what? 10 million.
There you go. Not
Dear
bad.
God. All right, Michael, if you do, you have to donate to both of us.
Michael's always said if he wins the lottery, then he's going to buy everybody I think these tickets, these ones that run over the course of a week at Grand Slam, he's going to give 10 of the top GTL family members tickets to Grand Slam. So we can't wait. Michael Walker, the fountain of knowledge, as we call him here on GTL.
He definitely is. Even when he comes into my stream, talking about classic tennis from the 90s is amazing.
Yeah, definitely.
And he won tickets for Rome, apparently.
Wow, very nice. That's what I like to hear.
Dude.
Ken saying, I like Gil Gross channel a lot. Super technical analysis. A good compliment to emotive analysis from this channel.
Love that.
Yeah, we like to give our own brand of analysis on Game to Love.
You gotta love. You gotta put your own flair on it. A little bit of spice.
Nice forehand inside out there. It's too good there from Felix, and 15-all, 3 points away.
Oh, I have a question for you.
Go.
This is a very random question, but I've been listening to this British podcast called Jack Mate's Happy Hour.
Yeah, Jack Mate. Yep.
And do you listen to him?
Yeah. On the odd occasion, yeah. I think he's quite funny, quite an interesting listen.
What's your go-to meal deal?
My God, the classic meal deal.
The classic meal deal.
Depends which shop you're going to, really. They do meal deals in a lot of supermarkets here. It's normally
How about Tesco?
Tesco. If I go Tesco, normally the standard one will be a chicken and bacon Caesar wrap. Might go with a bag of knickknacks and then with a Lucasade Sport to top it off.
Love that. That's very healthy. I love that.
No, I don't know about that, mate.
Well,
Caesar salad's got a bit of too much dressing in it. The Lucasade Sport is just sugar, really, essentially.
You're really downplaying how much
it's not that good for you. Yeah, it's not that good for you. Do you have these in the US? Do you have a meal deal?
We don't have meal deals. I think you get them more. Oh, great forehand from Rublev right there to make it 40-15. For meal deals, it's more like if you go to a corner pizza place in New York where you can get $5 for 2 slices of pizza, a drink, and maybe like a bag of chips. But it
sounds so American, so much more American that is than us. Is just like a boring, it's all in the fridge section. You just go in there and then you get and you like to think it's more healthy because it's all cold and it's in the fridge.
There's no way. I can't eat cold sandwiches though. I need a hot sandwich.
Wow. Michael saying Marks and Spencer for sandwich for Ben. There you go. Michael knows his. That's if I've come into a bit of money, Michael. If I'm honest, Marks and Spencer. That's like they don't really do meal deals in Marks.
No,
and Spencer.
they don't. They're the high end.
Yeah,
posh part.
There's the high end sandwiches in Marks and Spencer. If they do, then it's a very expensive version. Like normally it'd be like £3 for a meal deal. Their one about £5. Oof, like nearly double the price, but quality. Soren saying go vegan.
I was about to say the same thing.
I can't. I can't.
No,
be doing
there's
that.
no way. There's no way I could ever go vegan. Great serve from Rublev to hold there 5-all.
The only time I could probably go vegan is if I had to kill the animals myself, and then I'd probably still eat fish. I'd have to say.
Ben's gonna go hunting. Ben's gonna go hunting every time.
I'll go fishing a lot, but I'd just be saying this now. I'm not gutting it. Someone else can do that, and then I'll happily do the rest. I'll take the scales off. I'll do whatever, but I'm not doing the gutting bit.
I was about to say, can you touch the fish?
I can touch the fish for sure. Yeah. Oh, nice backhand winner down the line there from Rublev.
Small opening right here.
And Michael saying Marks and Spencer, kind of posh. Yeah, sort of. I mean, if you ask somebody where do they do their shopping, like their weekly shop, and they say Marks and Spencer, you're like, whoa, all right, got some cash.
Is that kind of like Whole Foods if you were to compare it?
I don't really know what Whole Foods is.
Okay, it's that's interesting. I'm surprised that
I've heard of it, but I don't.
It's kind of like a healthier supermarket, but more expensive for what you pay.
Healthier?
I don't know. It's just very expensive. Amazon owns it now.
Is it like, because Marks and Spencer's more like the quality of all the meat and all of the other things is a lot better, and it's a lot. It's everything is more expensive for a reason, because it's like, and all of the stuff that they sell pre-made is all really tasty. It's like
it's
really,
all fresh.
really, it's all very, very nice tasting. It's not like, oh, you're going down Asda, down the economy aisle or something and picking up a few of those.
Okay.
Yeah, their economy section is still pretty good. Big forehand here. Rublev looking like he's now going to try and take this first set by the scruff of the neck. He's got Felix on the back foot here. He's going big on the forehand. Felix just struggling to stay in this. Slice from him there. That looks like it's just hit the baseline. Now he's gone. He's missed down the line. It's 3 break points.
Big. Another business end right here for the Russian. Very good baseline
organics, game. Phil. They all got organic in Whole Foods. Is that it?
Yeah. That's so it's like fresh kind of, they deal with everything themselves. So they cut up everything and compare. Because it's, if I was to compare it, there's 3 places essentially. There's Whole Foods, at least on the East Coast. There's Whole Foods, Stop and Shop, and Trader Joe's. So they have those 3, and if we were to go like pricey to like your everyday kind of supermarket, it goes Whole Foods, at least in my mind, and please correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, Stop and Shop. That's how I rank it.
Just the names of them always make me laugh from America. I don't know why. Massive forehand. Is this going to be the break? Is he going to break to love as well? Rublev's in. It's there. It is a game to love. Well, just that.
Jamming out.
That's it. And I'm not so concerned because I know that Felix did lose the first set in their last meeting as well. But Rublev looks like he's just turning it on when it matters at the moment, which is a bit worrying for Felix. I feel that Felix may need to get an early break to try and... Although saying that he was up a break anyway. So
no, he was down a break, though.
He was down a break, then up a break, wasn't he?
No, I thought it was no, because it was
tell a lie. He broke back. That was all. Yeah. No, he got broken back. Sorry, he was up a break, got broken back. Then he had break points. Yeah, there's been a lot of break points, to be honest, in this first set. And that one, I can't believe he just got broken to love. That's terrible, really.
Hey, but you get to use the animation, the classic one of the first ones that I've ever seen when you guys first started. So.
Well, we got Soren in. I think you're going down the bit of a sad path here. Sorry to I will read it out, but saying we know that the fish feel pain. By the trillions we leave them to suffocate and die on the back of ships for a 5-minute meal. So yeah, exactly. I don't agree with any of that at all, especially the stuff that goes on in Japan. Apparently in Japan, I think the overfishing that they do there it means that the oceans are about, I think they've removed 1/3 of the fish from the ocean around Japan. I have watched some program on, and that's from just overfishing. And it's just, they're just fishing the oceans literally to death. It's just craziness.
Did David Attenborough do that?
Nah, I don't think that was a David Attenborough. I don't think he's got I don't know. I don't think he can travel that far away now.
How old is he now?
93, maybe?
Well, he can do all his work from home, essentially.
He still likes to be on the ground, mate. He loves it on the ground.
That man's iconic.
He's the living legend. Oh, great shot there from Felix. Cross court. Makes Rublev scamper after it, but does not get there. It's 15-all. He is not going out easy.
Nope.
Oh, look, and we got a lot of Trader Joe talk. This is the one that makes me laugh the most. Trader Joe's. Yeah, Kathy, not a fan of Trader Joe's.
Really, Kathy?
And
I'm shocked. They have some good stuff. They have fried ravioli. If you've never had fried ravioli, it's delicious.
Sounds so American. Not gonna lie.
Really? You want to go there?
Everything.
You want to go there?
Everything has to be fried. Why?
Hey, doesn't have to be. I'm just saying it has really good options.
That's better if it is. No, I know that the British probably give the Americans a hard time on all of the.
You have most of your stuff. What's a shepherd's pie? Explain that to me.
Oh, don't start me on shepherd's pie. Here we go. Set point. I'll go into that afterwards. Right. So 40-15. Two set points.
This is big. Here we go.
And I agree, Soren. And now let's talk tennis.
There you go, dude. Oh my God, that was such a good serve from Rublev. I'm a point behind you right now.
Oh, looped up. Rublev just keeping it in. Attacks Rublev's backhand. I think it's wise. He's gone there again. Rublev, he's opened the court up. Can he play it? Oh, Rublev's got there, though. That looks like it might go wide, but it hasn't. Rublev, massive forehand. Can he finish him? He's come to the net. It's looped up. Ah, smashes it away. First set, Rublev.
Hitting the lines, giving the signs, he's feeling fine.
Rublev.
Hitting the lines, giving the signs, he's feeling fine.
Andrey Rublev.
If you are just joining us for this match and you're one of the 200, hit the like button right this second, guys. Subscribe to Game to Love if you are new, and join us later on for draw previews. We've got them coming out of our ears. There's so many of them. It is ridiculous. The big matches are coming. It's Dubai. Doha's already started. There are some other tournaments that are going to be played as well. There's obviously Acapulco. Rafa returns. That's a big one as well. They're the big two. I think there's another one which is going on as well. Santiago, if I remember rightly. Over
Santiago.
In Chile. That's right. And number one seed, I think there's Garin. So, but I think that have a look through that draw, because there's some really good young talent in that event. Some players who I absolutely love. Sebastian Baez, Juan Pablo Varillas. You got Francisco Cerundolo in there. We got Juan Manuel Cerundolo. You got Carlos Taberna. You got so many in there.
You got a lot of good,
great
clay court players. What is it? Carlos Baena, who's the 2 seed?
Yeah, Caballes Baena. We got
Zapata
Morales is playing in that one as well.
Even the Brazilian Thiago Seyboth Wild, who
not really rediscovered his form though, has he?
Well, he also went through a big off-court thing.
COVID as well, didn't he?
Yeah, he went through COVID and something with his girlfriend. So he's been, and didn't he get accused of doping? Or am I thinking of Jari?
I think that's Jari.
Okay, then Jari then.
Because he was out for quite some time and now he came back again.
Jari already won a challenger title too, so Jari's kind of on the up and up.
Massive server. I mean, it doesn't surprise me.
He's one of the guys that when he first came on tour, I was super excited about. I loved watching him at the US Open in 2018. He was so much fun to watch.
And he's one of the only Chileans in that event, I think.
No, you have Garin.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of the only Chileans. That's what I was saying. Like, there's obviously Garin, but there is
Tabilo as well.
Tabilo. I'm just having a look down the draw to see how many other ones are in there. We got Jari, Tabilo, and Garin. Who else is in there? I think that might be it though for Chileans.
That's crazy.
A bit sad, really.
They have good talent, honestly. Tabilo played super well at the ATP Cup.
Yeah, very, very. And he played, which was the tournament that he had a great run in as well, where he got to the final. He lost to Ramos in the end, didn't he? It was very close, though. Can't remember which event it was now. Was it Cordoba? No. Might have been Cordoba. Anyway, we've got Kaz in, one of our members, saying, hey, guys, what's up? Come on, Felix, cheering on the cat. Apparently, Raducanu is playing Seville first round in Mexico.
Gavrilova, who changed her name to Seville after she married Luke Seville this past summer. Also, it was Cordoba.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they played mixed doubles together at Australia too as a married couple. That was pretty fun.
Interesting. And then we've got Saville Smith in the doubles in Acapulco. Right, here we go. Anyway, we're starting off this second set. Felix serving first. We didn't get the tie break like I thought we would. Felix just lost his way at the end of that first set.
I think the whole shot clock situation really shook him. He lost his focus.
Yeah, I'm surprised as well. Like, I'm just keep your focus. I don't like it when players get so distracted by little things. Medvedev being another one of those type of players. Zverev, it happens to him as well.
Yeah. I was noticing Millman was doing it yesterday. Millman would take about 30 seconds because people weren't sitting down in their seats. Like, that's what I don't get about, like, people talk about we love atmosphere. We want it to be more kind of exciting instead of a quiet, tame sport. But, I mean, you can't really...
Yeah, but
you can't
I think we know how we would like it. But the trouble is there doesn't seem to be any middle ground. Like, you either have the US Open style crowd, or like it was in the Paris Masters, where they just won't shut up and it's literally you're having to serve through a screaming crowd, or you have people who don't really get that excited and they just sit there and watch it and it's silent.
Or I hate to say it, but like a Wimbledon type of environment where they won't. Well, they won't do anything.
What you say.
Don't you start with me! I swear, you slandered Trader Joe's. I will come after you.
You're going after Wimbledon. How dare you? Our Majesty the Queen is often seen in these grounds of Wimbledon, and she will chop off your head if she heard.
She has COVID. She can't leave her palace right now.
Yes, Camilla, I blame her. Thanks. We've got a new member of the channel. We've got Edathil, and as you can see, they're updated on the screen. Thanks for joining the membership. You use those new emojis that are in the live chat. Woo! If you are one of our current members, throw some in there and show Edathil how to do it. We want to see those emojis flowing. It's a break point right now for Rublev, but Felix saves that one.
I don't think necessarily Felix is choking, Pinto.
Yeah.
I think
Rublev
think
it's a choke. Yeah.
You do?
I don't think it's a choke. I think that it's not a high level, this match, really. I think Rublev's slightly the better player at the moment. That's about it.
He's playing more consistent than Felix right now. That's the way I would put it. It's a good... They're both being aggressive, but they're winning off forced errors rather than actual constructive points, in my opinion.
Right, Felix. I think the crowd would like to see 3 sets.
Yeah, and the crowd is definitely backing Felix.
Oh yeah, well, the Canadian,
Canadian, and speaking French really does
helps.
Yes, yes, it does.
In the final last year, here we had Medvedev Herbert, I believe.
Was it really?
Yeah, I know. How crazy! Herbert had a storming tournament, and then with his volleying, he just kept coming to the net, and no one could handle it. All right. Holds his serve.
Was Medvedev in 3 sets too. 6-4, 6-7, 6-4. Wow.
Even Medvedev couldn't really cope with the volleying of Herbert in that second set, I think it was. But yeah, I mean, he shouldn't really have struggled as much as he did, Medvedev. He made a bit of a meal of it.
Well, it's funny because Felix also played the final the year before in 2020.
Monfils? Was it?
Felix played Tsitsipas and Tsitsipas won.
Tsitsipas, sorry, that's it.
He won back-to-back 19 and 20. Surprisingly, he played Kukushkin in the 2019 final. Who knew?
I know.
Who knew?
Oh, nice passing shot there from Felix. Rublev just running around like a headless chicken there, it seemed. I'm not sure what was going on. Just came storming to the net, almost with no thought that there was a whole court being left open.
You never know.
Right. It's going to be interesting to see what the odds are at the moment. We've got
Plus
Anne Fernie
215.
saying Felix is currently plus 215. I think that's still quite a good bet, to be honest.
It is.
Considering he came back from a set down in the last meeting, I'd take a punt on that. He's at 3s here. I don't know what the equivalent is. Yeah, there you go. Trig saying Pinto. I personally think so. There you go. Sort of rhymes that as well.
Nice.
That's it.
Opelka,
Boban confirming.
Yeah. Felix is also, and he just is warming up. I love that, Boban. Who has? Ooh, that's a good question. Who has a higher ceiling? Opelka, Brooksby, or Korda? Who do you think?
It's really tough because who's going to be probably the better all round player to who's going to have like the higher ranking, or which way are you looking at it? You mean higher ceiling going further in slams or higher ceiling higher ranking? So I think Opelka could go really high ranked, but maybe not go that far in slams. But I think Brooksby could potentially go deep in a slam at some point in the next
Same with
few
Korda.
years. Yeah, Korda, I think I may be ruling him out a little bit. He's got the height. He's got probably a better serve than Brooksby. And he does have pedigree of a Grand Slam father. So,
and 2 golf champions and sisters. So,
yes.
It's interesting because Brooksby does have a very unorthodox game, or at least the way he can like hit the ball. And his physicality has been doing really well. He's had some elbow problems this past year, and that's why he was out of Australia besides COVID as well. So it's nice to see him kind of getting back to form and a good showing at the Dallas Open where he lost to Opelka. Out of these 3, it's really hard to say, but it's either going to be between Opelka or Brooksby in my mind.
Opelka's starting to bug me a bit at the moment. I'm not going to lie.
Why? Just walk me through it.
Just come on. Like, how many more tie breaks do we have to watch? Just it's getting a bit, not like last match. What was it? 3 tie breaks against Millman. The match before that, 1 tie break. And the match before that against Sock, what was it? 2 tie breaks.
Yeah, then
match
he won 6-1.
Before that with Brooksby, 2 tie breaks in a straight sets. Against Isner, we all know how that one went.
I wanted to like.
Excuse me. Did you just profanity at this? This is before the watershed in the UK.
Oh my god!
Really, I knew this was going to happen. There's these Americans. You bring them on,
not allowed
and then
to swear here.
We try to keep the Queen's English in Game to Love.
Technically, I am using the Queen's English just in a
she does
different
not
accent.
Use profanity.
Okay. Want your profanity? Okay.
No, we've had a few slips on this channel. Don't you worry. It
My
slips
apologies.
Out on the odd occasion.
My apologies.
I've done it once, but obviously drinking on the channel makes
it. My God.
Yeah, maybe once or twice, but only if JG winds me up to the point of bursting that it sometimes comes out. And I've heard John with a little F slip as well on one of them. They are quite funny, though. They do make me laugh. Yeah, we're going to have to do an X-rated version at some point.
That's a very different meaning.
Rari saying cancel.
Cancelled. Thanks, man.
Cancel culture. This is what happens. They'll be going back through all your old tweets.
I don't have any of the bad tweets, just some stupid ones.
Do you find that when you try and type in tween ahead, it comes up tweet ahead all the time?
Yep,
with the predictive
all the time.
Text.
And Matthew coming in saying John Silk is filthy. Whoa. 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 Excuse me.
Yeah.
It's not very PG of you.
The Silk Report.
I like those, man. Diversifying.
Report. What's that? The Silk Report?
Yeah.
Yeah, something a bit different. Yeah. John, the everyday journalist, as we know.
The everyday journalist.
Yeah, he works for Deutsche Welle in Germany, which is a very big news corporation.
Yeah. What was I going to say? Michael saying that it's freezing here. Oh, yeah, it's 22 degrees, which is like, what the heck is that?
That's a Silk emoji. If you can see it in the actual live chat, it'll be Silk's face many times. So if you
oh, that's funny. That's really funny.
With a love heart at the end. So Rari loving it, loving the Silk report. That's just more of a grand slam. The slippery silk. That's what he does. That's it. The slippery silk.
Also,
I like it.
Shout out to May for trying to follow along while running. She's saying it's hard to run and text at the same time.
I wouldn't advise it. I think that running and texting. Maybe if you've got like the voice text thing, maybe
for
use
like
that.
For like Apple Watch or something.
Or just if you've got hands free, just like you can just press the button while on the treadmill and just read what you're meaning to say on the text. Don't try and do it with your hand. Running and holding a phone doesn't work.
It's like
this. Everyone's tried it, and you have to stop and walk as soon as you start texting.
Yeah.
And if you're able to do it, then you're probably not running fast enough.
Probably.
You're walking.
Hey, speed walking's an Olympic sport.
This seems like another American style thing.
Why?
You only ever see that.
I feel like I'm being slandered left and right
on movies. Why is
American.
you always see those things on like the American films where they've got like those groups of like those middle-aged women who are always like, oh hey, like that, and they're all like sort of got their socks pulled up to like halfway up their shins, and they're all like sort of power walking around the block. Is that right? Does that happen in your street?
No.
Oh, okay.
People just go for regular walks.
Well, they don't power walk. As a group.
No, you don't see flocks of middle-aged women walking together with weights going like this. No, that's not a thing.
With weights? No, I didn't say weights.
That's where my mind went because that's where I was thinking.
No, just the power walking.
Just
they do think they do sometimes in those movies have the weights though. I think you're right.
Yeah.
And the headband as well.
The stereotype. You're stereotyping.
So we've been polluted, over in the UK, and we've got a warped view of what America's like. Unfortunately, we think it's like the movies. We think that there's frat parties going on all the time.
There are those. I will say that. Depending
so it's
on
like
which school you go to.
Every town you go to is like American Pie. Is that right?
You're gonna get a rude awakening when you get here.
It's not like American Pie.
No. It's not all suburbia.
Every town has a Stiffmeister. That's what I always heard.
Oh my god.
Is that not right? The Stifler?
I'm going to use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
He's off. All right. Yugoslav saying, who's your co-host, Ben? That's Phil from Tweena Head. Ken saying it's like 30 degrees here. Nice for you, Ken. It's raining and blowing. The storm Eunice is outside, blowing a gale. There you go. May saying when I text it's 6.7. Okay, just lowering it a little bit, guys. If you have just joined us, or even if you haven't, you just forgot to hit that little like button under the video. There's 15 more to 100. Let's get there. Come on, we can do it. I believe in you. But just subscribe to the channel if you're new as well. It's free. We're trying to hit 33K. Let's see how many more we need. Oh, only 2 more subscribers for 33K. Absolutely love that. Let's see if we can get there during this stream. Right, 2 games all. Exciting stuff. Sorry we haven't been touching on the tennis as much as we'd like to. Kenson, is that why JG is missing? Is he battling battling the storm, not battering it, battening down the hatches and all that? Quite possibly, yeah. I know that he'd gone back to his family home. It's probably more in the countryside, so he might be trying to hold up a fence somewhere or trying to repair a shed that's blown, the roof's blown off, or Hamza saying, I shall subscribe. Appreciate that. And we have hit 33,000. Thank you, you lovely, lovely tennis fans out there. Absolutely love it. Soren saying, I remember when we were struggling to break 2K. How mad is it that was actually last January? And really nice work developing the channel. Appreciate it. It's all down to people like you, Soren. Always great to have you in, mate. Freya's saying, I was 11 hours out of the stream yesterday because of it was blowing so strong. Oh, that's too long for my liking. Good winner down the line there from Andrey Rublev. Backhand. Don't see many of them to the pound. Serving from Felix into the net. Rather than looking at Phil's bedroom. Let's take him off there for now. We'll bring him back in when he arrives. 15 all. Good serve. Back in play. Inside out forehand. Goes down the line. Rublev on the stretch. Now opens the court up. Oh, it's long from Felix. It's poor as well. It's long. It's poor. 5 likes away from 100. And Anne Ferney saying, what is your take on the trucker convoy? Where is the trucker convoy? Please, Pinto. Right, 15:30. Is this an opportunity for Andrey Rublev? It is. It's wide from Felix down the line. JG saying, I'm winning at badminton 4-3. I can only imagine that the shuttlecock in these wins is probably flying all over the place. Two break points. Felix serving. Goes just long. Second serve. Tension in the face of Felix. Nice inside out forehand. Down the line, winner from Andrey Rublev. He has broken serve. What a shot as well to do it. JG saying, who plays badminton outdoors? Us poor people, mate. I can't afford to go to one of those expensive sports centers like you. JG just living it up, it seems, in some rich area.
What did I just come back
to? You came back to a bit of Rublev.
Hitting the lines, giving the signs, he's feeling fine.
Rublev.
Hitting the lines, giving the signs, he's feeling fine.
Andrey Rublev.
Rory saying FAA is done.
Ooh.
Yeah, Soren saying JG in the money. Yeah. He said, well, it's like he's members of one of those country clubs.
Ooh.
Goes down there. Just God, there's people in the crowd. They've got a mariachi band in the. They got all of the whole brass band. They got trombone,
the whole brass band on
trumpet.
Like that's the We Are Tennis section. They have a big presence at every French tournament.
I think that We Are Tennis. I think they are music more than they are tennis by the looks of it. So not more accurate.
Oh my God, I know one of the girls in the crowd.
Kenley, JG, the Rafa song is fire. Ben got something right, but we still won't let him into the Rafa club.
Wow, you're excluding.
I know, I do get excluded from the Rafa club. What do I have to do to get in, Ken? Tell me.
What do I do?
I've just stood outside banging on the door. They're both in there like, shh, we're quiet. He'll just go away. But I made a song. Did you hear it? They're like, all I can hear from behind the closed doors is just the Rafa song playing, but no one's answering.
What's your next song? What should we be expecting? What's the next tennis hit?
You can't predict them, mate. They just come after tournament wins or after something big in the tennis world. Obviously, the deportation of Novak Djokovic was one that
was a big one.
Yeah, it was a big song. Did pretty well. Got a lot of hate though at the same time.
Well, of course, you say anything about Novak in a bad light. That's why I put most of my Novak stuff now, complaints and just things, into my members only.
Ah, nice.
So that way it's equal. If you really want to throw shade, become a member.
100 likes. Yeah, we got Karan saying the best song though is Defaulted, Dominated, Deported. How quick it came together. That was the most impressive thing for me, is how quickly, because the one thing I realized when making the Rafa song is they don't all come together as quickly as some of them are a little bit longer to sit, and you have to really put a lot of effort into thinking the lyrics and producing the track, and that was with help from someone else as well. Like both of those tracks were help from my friend Dylan, and we kicked off the year with two bangers. To be fair,
that's very impressive. Well, it just shows you how much you had to say about Novak really, really quickly. If you had all the content just in your head, song.
It was actually the people from the live chat who wanted the song. They said that they suggested the idea. They said that there should be a song. Someone said, "Is it not strange how he has he was defaulted, then he dominated, and now he's going to be deported? I think you should do a song called Triple D." And that everyone was like, "Yeah, Triple D." They didn't actually think it was going to happen. But then I was like, I'm actually going to do it. I'm going to try and make one called Triple D.
Not to be confused with the amazing Food Network show Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives.
Yeah, or apparently it's a bra size or something in America, Triple D. So I didn't realize that either. And then a lot of the people saying, "What are you doing?" And it is wide. And Felix has broken straight back. Wow. Look at that. The cat is back.
He's got this far, he's living his dream, gonna be a star, AUGER-ALIASSIME. He's got this far, he's living his dream, he's gonna be a star, AUGER-ALIASSIME.
I'm now singing along to every song now. This is awesome.
Ooh, Tushar saying, "Good news, Ben. Towson was winning against Bencic." No, I put Towson out. No. What did I do? This is just my luck. I swear. When I try to be clever, it just doesn't work.
Dude, I just go with the people that you think are cool.
Yeah, that I like.
Exactly.
Just go with the people I like to win, and then don't listen to any. Don't look at any form. Don't look at anything.
Don't look at stats. Don't look at form. Don't look at how they play, the matchup.
No, never. Just don't look at anything. There's no point. Oh, Zvonareva gone out as well. No.
Just watching Ben fall apart before my eyes.
Van Oetvank knocked her out. I can't believe that.
Really?
That's just shocking, that is. The one I got right was Brengel went through, so at least I got one right.
I'm looking at the...
no one I've heard of. Oz from Turkey.
Oh, wild card.
Yeah. So Stayer went through, got that one right.
Is that Turkey or Tunisia? No, that's Turkey, right? Not Tunisia.
She's from Turkey. So we got Boban. I love the song, Ben. Is that the Felix one or which one? Which song?
All of them.
What's your favorite tennis song, Ben? Ooh, maybe picking between your favorite kids.
Sophie's choice right there.
I don't know. It's really tough. I'm sort of attached to all of them at the moment. The Rafa one is by far my favorite because it's the latest one, and for me it's the best production out of all of them. Like it encapsulated everything I wanted from the song. And
would you say that's your is that the favorite one you've made?
I'd say it's the best production, and it's the one that came out sounding the best. Even though settling the GOAT debate was pretty good as well. I really like that one as well. So those two, Karatsev one is just iconic.
Yeah,
it's really tough to pick.
You've had a lot of good ones.
Yeah, they keep coming. I'm always surprised when another one comes, to be honest. I always think, like, because I thought at the end of last year, I thought, how the hell am I going to do any more songs? Like, last year's ones were pretty good. I don't know if I'm going to be able to even surpass any of them. They were going to go downhill, I think, from now. But they've gone uphill somehow.
Nah, you just gotta literally by the end of it.
What a half volley there from Felix. Oh, he's missed it down the line, and it is a break straight back again. What is going on in this match? No one can hold serve.
Hitting the lines, giving the signs, he's feeling fine.
Rublev.
Hitting the lines, giving the signs, he's feeling fine.
Andrey Rublev.
Yeah, we've got Jamie Drummer, one of our members, saying my favourite song is going to be Rafa 22. He's just jumping in straight away. He thinks there's a 20-second slam coming up in Roland Garros, no doubt. And Kenny's saying, listen to him sucking up to Rafa.
I was about to say the same thing. Look at him sucking up to Rafa.
Yeah, I know. I shouldn't have done him a song at all, Ken. I don't think I could have not. But after that... are you happy that I at least shed a tear for Rafa as well, Ken?
Yeah.
Are you happy about that? Did that not help me at least get did I get one finger into the club or something? Like a toe in the club?
What's the Coco button?
Oh, you have to send a super chat and we can play it.
Damn it.
The Coco button's a bit more like it's a bit more like a pit bull.
I love a pit bull tune.
It's more like that type of vibe. Apparently, Tweener looks
vibe.
like Sonego.
Apparently, everyone's saying that.
It's because you're Italian roots.
Yep. Also, that's a better one. The one below it. Sonego looks like Tweener. Thank you.
There you go.
That's the one we're looking for. Thank you.
Ken saying tears of regret. I like it, mate.
Ben's just getting roasted.
I think it was. I can't even really explain it. I'd had probably it was the whole culmination of so little sleep. So that night before, probably about 3 hours sleep or maybe less. Waking up super early at 7 a.m. to start the stream, and then not eating throughout the whole thing because it went on for 5.5 hours. The whole stream itself was on for about 7.5 hours.
Yeah, that sounds.
And then by the time it got to what time was it? Yeah, the end of the fourth set.
Mm-hmm.
I was like delirious. I cracked open a beer and then I don't know. I was like crying. I don't know what was going on. We played the intro where it was like showing Rafa coming back from injury and all this stuff. And I was like, oh my God, he's going to do it. What an absolute legend. I was like, I can't believe it. He's doing it. He's doing it. I was like, if I watch it back, I'm like, I couldn't actually believe my eyes. I was like, I fully turned the corner. I was like, I don't want Medvedev to win. I want Rafa to win. I want him to win it. Come on, just do it now. I was so excited. Towson's done it.
Yep. Don't hurt yourself. No, don't do that.
Fuming. And JG picked her as well, and he's just going to come rub it in just a little bit more. He's
going to come back from the country club and just say, after my afternoon tea, I found that Towson won.
And I know, and the annoying thing is, I've got Towson in my top 10 for the end of the year.
So explain to me the logic behind not picking her to beat Bencic.
I don't know. There's no logic. Like Bencic is like one week she wins the gold medal, next week she's terrible and goes out to. I never know which one's turning up. And I thought maybe this one it's so pot luck, the women's. We know it is.
Double game point though for Rublev going back into this match.
Oh, big forehand there. He's opening up the court and Felix is on the run all the time. And it is finally a consolidation. Wow. Very, very good play there from Andrey Rublev. He did it.
That's
so,
huge.
yeah. some of the other ones. So obviously Towson will go through now, and she'll be playing. Who's she playing? Oh no, Badoza in the next round. No, no, no! It's gonna happen. She's gonna knock out Badoza. I can see it now, and my bracket's gonna be destroyed.
Screwed. Good luck.
JG's going to go all the way to the final with Towson, and then everybody's going to sing his praises, and I'm going to have to cry in the corner.
Like, just on stream. You should just cry on stream every time. Maybe it'll just get you more pity points.
Lick my wounds as Badoza tumbles out again, probably. That's what I need Badoza to win.
You never know.
Felix with a winner there. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Ken saying, look, you recognize greatness, and when haters are confronted with greatness, tears flow.
You're sounding like a Novak fan now, Ken, not a Rafa fan.
Oh, is that? Oh,
gotta defend my boy Ben over here.
You're gonna anger Ken more if you call him a Novak fan. Nice ace there. Nice ace down the tee. Anna Cunha's just leveled it up with Marta Kostyuk in that match. It's 1 set.
That's
all
a good one. That's a really good match right there.
I had Kostyuk winning it for me, but
Kostyuk is good though. Like her and Konju are two names that that you have to look out for. I think both of them are going to be in the top 50 or maybe even top 30 by the end of the year.
Cunha's always dangerous.
Yeah, but she's been doing a lot better. Last year she did really well.
It's just very, very frustrating. When the tournaments start, when I see the first round results, I just cry. I just are you kidding me? Like, is that really going to happen again? Like, you watch. I had Kenin to go out to Ann Lee.
I would have picked the same thing. I was about to say they're coming out to court right now.
Kenin will win now. Guarantee Kenin will win.
Felix just held too, and now he's forcing Rublev to serve out for the match.
He's going to have to serve it out. Is he going to be able to do it? Oh, Simon's saying, Felix, don't choke at Rotterdam. This kid's just 21 years old. Yeah, he didn't choke there. And I wouldn't say he's really choking at the moment. Rublev's playing slightly better. Boban saying, Badoza's going to figure out hard courts eventually. Didn't she win Indian Wells? Don't think it's that bad. I think she's all right. But she's just got to get her shoulder better. Just got to hope that she can turn up against Clara Towson in the next round. It's a real hard one for me to pick because I'd love to see Towson do really well. Phil's left us for the second. He's going to miss the end of the match. Oh, there's the big head that he's been talking about in the crowd of Felix. And we got Sydney in saying, Vamos, Felix, it's time to break. Yeah, I am worried for Badoza. That's for sure. Oh, he's back again.
Sorry about that. I don't know what happened.
I don't know. He disappeared.
Just like your bracket predictions.
Mate, they always disappear. It's just a regular thing. If they didn't, everybody would think there was something going on. Like there's a glitch in the Matrix if I start winning.
Everything just falls apart.
I feel like I'm cursed. I feel like I've always been a bit cursed when it comes to selecting winners for things. Like,
why would you say that?
I don't know. It's very strange. Like if ever I do, like I even had a funny one the other day when oh, it's a double fault from Rublev.
Oh, God,
when I was looking down, I was looking down like some of these football matches, and then I was just saying to JG, I just said, "Oh, look, here's a dead cert for you. Pick this team to win." West Brom. They were playing at home against I can't even remember who they were playing. Oh, it's a nice winner from Felix. They were playing at home against somebody who I looked down the list of all of their previous matches, and every time that they'd played them at the same ground, they'd beaten them. They'd never lost, never even drawn. They beat them every time. And guess what happened? They lost because I said, "Go put it." Luckily, he didn't put it on.
no one should give you money to bet.
No. Winner from Felix down the line. Here he comes. The cat. The cat's out the bag. Shouldn't they say that?
Do you know what's funny is that God's prediction even wrote break in the chat. So if God said it, it has to be right. Also, what do you think of this girl, Brenda Fruitova, that 14-year-old from the Czech Republic? Have you heard about her?
Not much. I've heard the name. Not seen her play, though. And there's a winner. It's a break. It's a break to love.
He's got this far, he's living his dream. Gonna be a star, AUGER-ALIASSIME. He's got this far, he's living his dream. He's gonna be a star, AUGER-ALIASSIME.
Yes, we're back on serve. 5 games
Bang,
all.
bang.
If you haven't hit the like button on the video yet, do so right now. Let's try and get this up to 150 likes as soon as possible. Subscribe to Game to Love if you are new to the channel, because we are just over 33,000 now. We're trying to get to 34. Let's make that the next target.
Love it.
Right.
Also, please consider subscribing to Tweener Head Tennis. Just
why not?
promotional
Go over
shit.
and find Tween Ahead. Type it in on your YouTube search
Browser.
bar. That's it. Browsery search terms, names.
do you need a coffee? Do you need a coffee?
I'm having a Pepsi.
That counts, right?
Yeah, that's it. Just press the voice active thing and just say it in. There you go. Do like May in the gym.
Exactly.
You're on the treadmill. You can't type it. Ace from Felix. Loving it. So you're saying about Frutalova, or what was her name?
Brenda Fruvertova.
Oh, not Frutalova.
No, that's I
like-
don't think her
like a
name
fruit-
has fruit
like a-
in it.
Like a fruit pavlova. Anyway. So yeah, so you're saying she's one for the future, are you saying?
Yeah, she's 14. She's won back-to-back 25K titles.
Ooh.
Sister to Linda, who's also very good, and she's playing the final round of qualifying today for Guadalajara.
Ooh.
Which is
That's
kind of
exciting.
crazy. And she's playing Leona Kung from Switzerland.
Ooh, tough.
So we'll see.
Beatable though.
Definitely beatable. So if she makes it, it's going to be great. And Michael, yes, we're already friends. Thank you.
Ken saying after that Djokovic fan comment, I almost don't want to. Once he doesn't call me a chapeau, the drip fan. Oh yeah, well hopefully you don't call him that.
The about his song.
Yeah.
Oh god, that his music is quite as a
unique
music songwriter at yourself. How would you rate on a scale from 1 to 10 Dennis's songs?
I'm not going to lie. I haven't really listened to them fully all the way through. I've listened to bits. Doesn't he do some with Mutet as well?
Mutet's actually Mutet for me. I think he's a good rapper because he puts a lot into it. I've reacted to it on my channel too, and they did a song together. They did a collaboration, but for me, as soon as Dennis rapped at Miami like 2 years ago, he lost me. He lost me.
Oh, Felix missed.
Oh my god!
It's 30-40. It's going to be a potential break back here. Ken saying they are horrible. 0 out of 10 from Katie. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to even. I think the production maybe is.
It's not good.
I'd say the production of the actual stuff. He's probably got someone professional.
Yeah, exactly. Mutet does everything himself.
Nah, probably doesn't. Probably has somebody professional mixing it and mastering it. Probably, but
at least go ahead.
He probably makes the beats and stuff like that himself, and records the vocals himself, but probably just gives it to somebody else to do because it didn't sound like amateurly produced. but the rapping's not that good. That's all. It's there's no substance to the rap either.
No.
It's like it's like a Jake Paul style, like that type of like everyday bro or whatever his one was. I can't remember what it was.
Oh my god, that's hysterical.
Oh dear.
Oh, that made my day.
Do you want to come on to challenge JG? JG said, "When are you ready to get bageled?"
Yeah, good one, JG. Next time, I'm coming to Europe soon, so maybe.
Oh, I like it.
So JG, watch out.
I can't wait to see that one. That's going to be an exciting one. JG likes to get the mental side of the game going before the match has even begun, just so that you're a beaten man before you even got onto the court.
Is he sure about that?
Oh,
and save break point and game point for FAA.
That's right.
Here we go.
Does get tiring saying his full name all the time, I have to admit.
Yeah, that's why you just got to go FAA.
Felix, I always just go with.
Felix. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Just go Felix.
JG saying an easy W.
Yeah, okay, my butt. How's your badminton game going, JG? I thought you were playing.
He's not playing tennis. He's going with badminton today. Can you not play tennis indoors? Why do you always go for badminton? I don't understand that. Like, can you not just play tennis indoors?
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know. He plays tennis outdoors. Doesn't ever go for the indoors. Maybe they don't have it set up where he goes.
Now Michael's questioning my Italian. So thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. That means so much.
Oh, JG eats real Italian food, not Italian American food. Oh, burn. Oh, no, he didn't.
What are you talking about? The East Coast has some of the best Italian food to offer.
Oh,
I'm about. Michael, don't start.
Oh,
all about the confidence, JG from Ken.
That's right. It's all about the confidence, guys. If you're just joining us, we're at 106 likes on this video. Let's get that up to 200. Come on, who's not liked it yet? Come on, hit that button. It's free. It's just there. Hit the subscribe button. Join the membership. Get some special emojis. If you're part of the GTL membership, throw an emoji in the live chat now. I don't know which one you want to use. Maybe a JG one, maybe a Ben one, maybe a Silk one, maybe an Eagle one, maybe a Raducanu one.
Ooh.
Whichever one you want.
Ooh. What was I going to say? Yes, Moutet also from LS Fire. Moutet does rap in French, and it does sound a lot cooler than Dennis. I just have to say the rapping.
You don't know what he's saying though, so it just sounds cooler. Might not.
Well, I'd rather it sound cool than understand it and not like it.
Yeah, but I sang in Spanish on the Rafa song, so how do you like that?
I don't know. Your Spanish was decent.
It's not bad, not bad. Even though rhyming in Spanish, when you translate it to English, it sounds terrible.
How do you...
It's like he's something like he had in the night. He has courage to believe because he's from Spain, and that's what.
Because he's from Spain.
Yeah, that's how it translates. Doesn't have the same effects, does it?
Yeah. Oh, great backhand rally right here. You're a little bit ahead of me, but
it's a great rally.
It is
backhand to backhand. Who's got the best backhand? Rublev trying to prove he does. Oh, it's just clipped the net cord and landed in. Can Felix finish him? He does.
Wow, great point right there.
Apologizes.
Net cord really gave him some. Sneal from where's the Phil emoji coming? Great question, Ben.
That's the Phil emoji coming. Coming soon to a cinema near you.
Yeah, that's a bold-faced lie. He lied to my face.
It's coming soon. 2024.
2 years from now, when they've blown past everyone on YouTube for tennis.
I don't know if we've got space for new emoji. We have to get more members to allow us to add new emojis as well. I think we've filled our quota up at the moment.
Wow.
We squeezed up the amount by adding an Eager, and I think we had Bart. Did we add Barty in there? I think there was a Eager, Barty, and Raducanu one we threw in there.
Oh, I love that, man. I have to start adding more emojis to mine. I think I have 3 basic ones. And then 4 for like the higher end members one, but no one really likes that. And more GTL silk.
The silk.
More silk.
Yeah.
I like it.
They like a bit of silk.
That didn't sound weird.
Kenley, oh my God, he'll ride this rapper song wave until it breaks on the shore and he lays broken on the sand.
That's poetry right there, Ken.
I like that,
That's
Ken. I'm coming to you for some lyrics of the next song.
That was really good. That was really good.
Till it breaks on the shore and he lays broken on the sand. I like that.
Sounds like an audiobook.
JG saying Conta. What about Conta? She retired.
That was the most out of context thing your co-host could have ever said.
Do you mean Contavit or I don't know. Where does it come from? It's a random
from outside the pitch.
Yeah, I don't know where that one's come from, but here we go. 15:30, and Felix going to go big. Oh, he's gone too big, and is he challenging? I don't think there's any point. I think he's just he's challenging. I don't think there's any point. Looked well in. He's just annoyed that he missed the forehand. I don't think you can just. There's no point challenging just because you missed the forehand. There wasn't. Seems didn't it not just seem? Oh, okay. There is a point because it was clearly out. I saw nothing. It was around where the net was.
Yeah, because I think Rublev got in front of it while the ball was bouncing, and I think that's why we couldn't see it. So when he slid, how close was it?
Not close at all.
Oh, not even close.
No, don't know. He's gone big down the line. He steps in. Can he finish? And he goes to the backhand again. It's looped over Felix, but it's long, and it is set point for Felix AUGER-ALIASSIME. Remember, a couple of games ago, Rublev was serving for the match. Now it's set point. Felix AUGER-ALIASSIME. And he's gone from the mental minnow to the mental giant, it seems, in finals. What's happened to this guy? He lost 8 in a row. On his 9th attempt, he won it. And now he is looking to make this one set all against Andrey Rublev.
Love this commentary.
Let's go. We got Liam Holdaway in saying, looks like a good match, sticking around for the final set. Great to have you in. Liam from the Liquidator podcast. If you didn't catch him last night, go and check out his stream he did for Kell Brook versus Amir Khan, the Battle of the Brits in the boxing ring.
Oh, that's sick.
Nice.
That's
backhand
really cool.
to backhand. Backhand down the line from Rublev. It's too good from Rublev.
Wow, that saved the set point right there. That's insane.
Really did.
Going high risk, high reward.
We got Fruljoki saying, Ben, seriously? So much cheering for Felix? I don't get it. Well, I've got him to win my bracket. He needs some joy.
To win.
Have you not seen how disastrous my brackets are? Yeah, I feel like
he just needs some positivity.
Tennis players are going to start contacting me soon to say, please do not pick me in your bracket. I think it's that getting that bad.
All the guys you've interviewed are just never.
I've ruined Camila George's start to 2022. That's for sure. Rublev, massive forehand.
That was a great return off the serve too, but Rublev just too much.
Oh, Cunha's up a break in the third. No. Kenin and Lee
from Felix.
In.
Oh, huge point right there.
Yeah,
Rublev,
massive.
Great hustle right there.
We got some Rublev fans. Hamza's in. Frioki is in. Mage Yang saying, do you know Coffee Break Tennis, Matt? I don't know him. I know of him. I don't know him personally. And there you go. Rublev has managed to hold. And that saving a set point was big, and we're going to tiebreak. Right, you know what time it is. It's tiebreak prediction times, everybody. Hit your predictions in the live chat. Step right up. Put your ones in there. Tween ahead. What is your prediction for this tiebreak? Score, please. And to who?
Let's see. I picked Rublev to win in 3, but if Rublev wins overall, I'm going to say he's going to win this 7-5. It's going to be a really close one, especially if one gets a mini break off the bat, but we're going to have to see because this is just too close to call.
Quicker. I need to. You're dilly-dallying on the answer. 7-5 Rublev.
Yes.
This is what that final answer. I'm going to go 7-4 Felix. I should have changed it. Damn it. He's messed up the first serve. Liam saying Ben should just retire from brackets. Yeah, I might just have to let JG do the draw previews on his own just to save my own embarrassment.
Just to save the channel.
I think the channel like it because they can just bully me to their heart's content for my terrible predictions all the time. But this is probably that's probably why I'm covering this final mainly because I actually predicted the final. So JG did well predicting Halep to do well in the other tournament.
Nice.
Oh, Felix, what is that? That inside-out forehand is always so inside out. It's just
so inside out.
So inside out.
What does that even mean?
It's so inside out that it's nearly like horizontal. Nearly doesn't even go over the net. It's that inside out.
Oh my God, that's so bad.
Nice return. Come on. Oh, it's done it again. Not that stupid inside out forehand. What are you doing, Felix?
Anyone that is enjoying this type of rage from Ben, please put an emoji in the chat. That was hysterical.
We got 7-5 Felix. Yeah, well, it's probably not going to happen, is it? Michael 7-4 going me. Well, you're just as bad as me. 7-3, that's even worse than me, in my opinion, unless he wins the next 7 points. 9-7, hopefully it happens. Tushar 7-4. It can still happen, but I just got a bad feeling that I've just ruined it for him. Nice winner from Felix. Better. Stop going inside out. Go down the line. You fool.
You fool. Someone in the chat putting the emoji. You got this for Ben. So let's see.
Liam jinxed everything. To be fair, I said I'd stick around for a final set. Looks like we've already seen it.
Liam, very good insight. Very good insight right there, Liam.
Sydney's already called it. He's like, game over. Congrats, Rublev.
Wow, Sydney. That's very bold.
Sound like JG in the Australian Open final at 2 sets. Love 40.
Hold on. Rublev's complaining to the umpire. Let's listen in.
Oh, God. Here we go. Fiocchi saying, Ben, chill. It's just a tennis tiebreak. Just a tennis tiebreak. Just a tennis tiebreak. It is just a tennis tiebreak.
I think Ben is gonna burst a gasket. Please don't. Not while I'm here. Do it when JG's here.
It's out. Ken saying Rafa has a brutal draw, but my eyes are on Paris. Yes, that one's in the horizon, isn't it? What about Monte Carlo or Rome? Loops that one up. Felix, can he finish it? He does. There we go. Manages to hold his 2 serves. It's just the one mini break, everybody. It's just the one.
Well, Novak recently in Tennis News has been allowed to play.
Novak?
Yeah, I read that he's going to be allowed to play in Rome, given the circumstances. So,
yeah, I think it's going to happen with a lot of tennis tournaments coming up for Novak, and probably the reason that he put out that interview. Nice serve there from Rublev.
Also, Liam, really?
I'm not even reading out Liam's comment. We got Ken Lee saying peanuts compared to Paris. Oh, Rome. God, Rome's a good one. Come on, like, would you prefer Rome or Monte Carlo though? I think Rome, surely. I know the Monte Carlo's the Masters, but
I would do Monte. Well, both of them are Masters, but I would pick Monte Carlo for Rafa. if anything, because
what did he do last year? He won Rome, and then it was semis, wasn't it? It was semis for Monte Carlo because it was Rublev, the bad serving.
And Tsitsipas won that, didn't he?
Yeah. I think obviously if Rafa had, I don't know, it would have been close though. If we'd seen, I would have liked to have seen a Rafa Tsitsipas again.
Yeah, and it's funny because Rafa's still looking for that revenge against. Oh, that's done. Rafa's still looking for that revenge against Fognini when Fognini won Monte Carlo not too long ago.
Yeah, it's a bit bizarre. Maybe someone else will win it this year. Who knows? It's interesting to see which ones Rafa's going to enter. Was it quarters? Oh, apologies, Ken.
Even worse.
I thought it was semis for some reason. I don't know why.
5-2 for Rublev, 2 points away from taking this final. Ben looking like he's already stressed.
Good serve. Ice. Come on. I mean, he's already come back from the brink once. He has. Was it? He was facing being served out for the set, and he managed to turn it around. He's 2 points away from losing the match and the championship right now.
That's a great serve out wide from Felix right there. 3-5. I think Nadal's going to lose
another ace, and there we go. Back to you, Rublev. And we saw what happened when he was left with the responsibility of serving it out in the actual game at 5-4. Didn't go too well, did it, for Andrey Rublev? No. Will it go better this time? I know that he's susceptible to a bit of nerves, Andrey.
Andrey guessed wrong too on the Felix serve. I don't know what he was trying to do. Maybe just getting it maybe trying to get to his serve so that way he possibly has it in his control.
He's messed
first.
The ball toss now. He's messed it up. What's Rublev up to?
Spaghetti
first serve. He's got match point. Got match point. Can't believe it.
Match point.
Oh, guys, if you're just joining us, hit a like on the video. Subscribe to Game to Love if you're new. Rublev got a serve here. Can Felix break back?
Oh, that was such a good serve from
Rublev. Great serve out wide. Can he finish it? He has, and it is the title for Andrey Rublev. Really well played.
That was too good.
Clutch serving.
That was really good.
Bit disappointed we didn't get to see a third set. I'm not going to lie, but it was, good performance in the end from Rublev. I'd say not his best, just did enough.
Just staying with it and being able to kind of play through adversity in that sense. Like, that's what he really wanted to do. Just being able to play to the point where you're both not playing your best, but you can get it done. And we just saw that right now.
The thing that sort of annoys me a little bit is I know that we're not going back to what we had before. We had 8 finals that Felix played in where he didn't even win a set.
Yeah.
And now he's won one, and now he's gone and lost his next final without winning a set again. We're not going to have another 7 after this, are we? And then he wins another one. Is it every 9?
It's the drought.
Every
9 more finals for FAA to win a title.
Yeah, well, I hope that's not the case. Hopefully he does better in a slam soon. Well, any thoughts, long-lasting thoughts about this match you want to touch on?
Not in particular. Felix is on a roll again, and we're kind of seeing that form rise with the Masters 1000 Indian Wells coming up. I wouldn't be shocked if he reaches the semifinals in that tournament, but I'm not going to get your take on that because I want my bracket to succeed.
Don't.
No, I'm not going to ask for your advice. But I think Felix is peaking at the right time before Indian Wells.
Yeah, I think that he's playing some of his best tennis, that's for sure. He looks more confident. He's showing some resolve. I just think that the forehand was just a bit off today. I don't know what was wrong with it. Seemed the forehand down the line was great. The forehand inside out was terrible. Just you couldn't. Rublev was hitting his shots a lot more consistently. Felix was off. Don't know. It was weird.
I feel like Felix was going for too much in the later stages of the match, especially in bigger points, with everything that Rublev was doing. And Rublev was getting to everything too. I think Felix at the end wasn't playing smart enough tennis to kind of put that ball away when he needed to. And we saw that when Rublev had that amazing reflex volley when Felix had that overhead down the middle and he just blocked it back. And I kind of agree with Ken that just put in the chat, not an engaging match. It wasn't the most provoking and newsworthy match, but in terms of resilience, Rublev really put it up there in terms of just staying with the match. And I don't think he could add more chains or bracelets to him when he's wearing all this and play. Rublev has So
I don't. There's something. Rublev hasn't really been good all week. This is the thing. He hasn't really had a good week of tennis. He's sort of struggled through every round. That was his easiest win. He won in a tiebreak in the final set against Gasquet in the third set.
Yeah.
He went to 3 with Lucas Pouille, which strange how he's going to 3 with Pouille. And then Bonzi dropped a set to him as well. And I mean, Bonzi, like Pouille, 154 in the world. Bonzi just inside the top 70 now. Gasquet, obviously, we know he's outside the top 70. I don't know. He obviously did play 3 French players, so you can't completely rule that out. But I just feel that, come on, like he's supposed to be, what is he, number 5 in the world? 7?
Something like that.
7th in the world? Should really be battering all those players. And today just did enough. I wouldn't have been shocked if it went to 3 again.
I don't think it's necessarily on who he played. I just think it's one of those tournaments where you're not playing your best at all. And for him to kind of persevere, and I feel like I'm beating a dead horse when I keep saying it, but at the same time, like Felix coming off a great run and then being able to still beat him in straight sets. Yeah. I mean, it kind of was a good ending for Rublev's tournament and good progress for Felix, even though it was not that good of a match.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you have to give it to both players for reaching the final.
You do, and you can't say any more than that, can you? Like Felix made another final, which is great for him. Rublev finally back on the winning run again, which is good for him as well.
Yeah.
And now we've got other tournaments coming up. Obviously, they're going to be playing in, I think Rublev's the 2nd seed in Dubai, and Felix, is he in Dubai or is he in Acapulco?
I think he might be in Acapulco. He's in Acapulco.
Yeah, I think so. I can't remember. I think he's playing Basilashvili, whoever he's. I've seen that in the first round anyway. That's a horrible draw.
And Norrie's playing Alcaraz in the first round too. That's how you know this whole tournament's going to be a mess. I think. But Rublev, I actually would love to see this matchup on grass because we talked about it earlier. Who would do well on grass? Briefly. But I would love to see how these two would face off and kind of how they would do at Wimbledon. Because I think their game style could really fit the grass court this year.
Yeah.
So, especially with it being wide open, whether or not Novak's allowed to play, whether Rafa's going to be healthy enough. But Felix made a really great run last year. So, let's see if both of them, because I feel like these two could do a lot of damage on grass.
We need somebody to challenge Novak a little bit. I mean, last year was so easy. It's just... You may as well just give him the trophy if there's no one there who's going to turn up and even give him a good match. He didn't even really get going in any of the matches. He's just like, oh, you can have a set. Yeah, every time you can have the first set every time, and I'll just come back and win in 4. That was just his thing. I don't know. There needs to be someone really make a signal of intent in this year's Wimbledon. Otherwise, I just think it's got Novak's name on the trophy.
I'm going to regret asking this, but for Wimbledon, who do you have? Who's your favorite?
Djokovic by far. I mean, if he plays,
if someone else does it though, like who else outside?
So for outside,
yeah,
it's really tough to say. I mean, if Rafa's fit and healthy, he probably has a chance. If Djokovic was to go out, let's say, hypothetically, and he didn't play or something, I'd give Rafa a real chance. I think he would still, like, if he plays like he did at the Australian Open, who's to say he couldn't have a chance there as well? I still think the big servers will probably be a bit too much for him. But I'm waiting to see how Medvedev really starts. He looks like he's finding his feet on grass. I think he could be a real force once he gets going. Zverev, not so sure yet. Felix, really good. there's just no one who really jumps off the page, though.
I know.
There's Berrettini, obviously. He got to the final. He's a scary prospect on grass, but no real... the backhand still a suspect, and the movement.
Well, the slice, I feel like, is going to be really effective for him, but it's going to be kind of the same recipe, different year.
Yeah, I don't really... Other than that, I would just love to see someone like Alcaraz go, yeah, by the way, I can play on grass as well. Boom. Yeah. I get into like a Wimbledon semi-final or something. That would be incredible. That's what I want to see. I'd love to see Alcaraz really take this whole season by storm. There's something different about him that I like. I looked at some pictures of him during the next gen finals and pictures of him yesterday, watching him on court. And they seem different. Like,
they do.
He looked like from a boy to a sort of man style. So he looks like and there's sort of like an element of anger and an element of just like, don't know, there's grit, determination, desire, passion. There's something coming through a bit more. And I think 2022, despite that Australian Open, it was close, 5 sets with Berrettini. I think he could have a really good year.
Physically, like being at 18 years old, we all know that physically is going to be a tough battle to kind of compete with informed players that have been playing for years and know how to recover. But I saw Gil post a tweet yesterday about like Carlos Alcaraz having trouble recover after a long match. Like, how is he able to do that? But it's still to the point of, you can't blame the kid for being 18. You can't blame him for doing everything right. Every player is going to go through the same thing, whether they win or lose. So Carlos being able to perform physically, we know what he can do with the talent, but physically wise, he's now in the same category as most of these players now. So it's going to be interesting to see how he matches up on a bigger stage than a 500 event on clay.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting, right? We can announce Anne Lee has taken the first set against Sophia Kenin. That's how we should wrap this one up. Hopefully she goes on to win the match. Somehow Kai Yuvan was 4-love up against Vogeli and is now 4-3 and facing Juiced. And almost going to go back to 4-4. Weird one, that one. That's
weird.
Very bizarre match. Pegula up 4-1 against Siniakova. That's good.
Nice.
I think we're going to wrap it up. Cheers to Phil for joining us. If you haven't subscribed, go check out Tweener Head Tennis. It's a good watch. Got some good content on there. Give him a follow. Follow him on social media. And I'm sure we'll see you back on the channel again fairly soon, mate.
Thank you, Ben. And thank you to everyone for allowing me to join your community today. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, we're just trying to get to at least a fifth of the way that you guys have created here on YouTube. So if you could join my channel as well, that'd be amazing. So thank you again for having me. I really do appreciate it.
No worries, man. If you haven't already, hit a like, subscribe if you're new, join us for more action later and draw previews. See you for now.
See you guys.